the Lakers come into town for this one. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors, as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. And, of course, Brandon Rush. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Nick Young. Ryan is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Nance in at the 4 slot.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Curry with him. He's picked up by Russell. Green with a screen for Curry. The pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Green dishes to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
the
one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Now Young, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Russell. Nice D from Bogut. Kicks to Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Dishes it to Bogut. Thompson against Bryant. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5 now.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
Here's Green. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Green kicks to Bogut. Green, the pass to Bogut. Back to Green. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
That drops. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Lakers trail by 6. Russell kicks to Nance. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down low. Outside for Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Green and Hibbert with the block. And they're able to recover. Curry with it. He's picked up by Russell. Great open look there. Curry's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Kobe. Good on the 13-footer. Bryant's got his second basket of the night. Russell against Curry. Bogut with a screen on Russell. The feed to Thompson. Green dishes to Barnes. Here's Thompson. Green passes to Bogut. He kicks it to Thompson. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans. Nice D from Bogut.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Lakers trail by 9. Young in the corner from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Russell kicks to Kobe. Hibbert with a screen for Kobe. Pass to Nance. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Nance has got his first points in this one.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Williams in for Bryant. Here's Thompson. Larry Nance making his last shot. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And Russell gets it to go.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
And here's Thompson after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Barnes dishes to Green. Feeds it to Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That pushes it to double digits. 9 points in the game so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. And then for the Lakers, Brandon Bass is checked in for Nance. And it's World Peace in for Young. Back to Curry. The dish now to Livingston. To the paint. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell.
First person to foul, team's first. Coming on the floor for the Lakers, Jordan Clarkson.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Ezeli, puts one up from 19. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
May have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
Against a lesser team, that performance wouldn't have been good enough. But play that way against a good team, and you end up with an ugly result that they had.
And so it's Golden State with it. Following the bucket by the Lakers. They get it again. The pass to Livingston. Green kicks to Ezeli. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Over to the wing. Lets it go with a three. Curry with another miss.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Randall no good. Warriors leading by 3. There's the pick. Curry against Bass. Goes up the baseline, and it's good. On through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney comes in for Green, and it's C.J. Miles in for Curry. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA. 3rd in blocks, 18th in free throw percentage. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Rebound by Meta World Peace. Lakers trail by 8. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks to Iguodala. Here's Miles. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Spates sets a screen. Curry kicks to Allen. Back to Curry. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort.
Anywhere 5'6".
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Maurice Spates out there with Allen, and it's Curry in at point guard. Shot clock at 6. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Russell a screen on Barnes. Russell against Thompson. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Allen. And it's Stephen Curry in for Curry. The Lakers also with a sub. Kobe's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Baseline jumper. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Kobe can't get that one to fall.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. The Lakers also making some changes. Hibbert comes in for Sutton, and Julius Randle subbed in for Larry Nance. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The good-looking shot from the wing. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Randle. On the wing, Bryant. They get the rebound. Here's Hibbert. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry from deep 3-point range. Nice D from Russell.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young outside. Shot from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. He's got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Warriors leading by 7. Golden State moving the ball around. For 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 10. Shoots from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 12.
You know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Looking to end his cold spell. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for him right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
And Young, here we go. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Young's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Curry outside. The rebound by Young. Lakers trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
Curry, good. LA has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Russell dishes to World Peace. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Green. No good on the triple. And for the Lakers, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. The drive by Russell. And they double up Russell. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors leading by 17. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's stolen by Randall. Outside, Russell. "11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Russell's got 7 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 15. 3-pointer. And World Peace with the basket on the assist by Russell. World Peace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And they double up Russell. Hibbert dishes to Williams. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's sent back by Bogut. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Another shot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. World Peace has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. LaVoy Allen's checked in for Bogut. C.J. Miles comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. It's Allen on the wing. Covered by World Peace. Iguodala with the bucket. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 12. Williams passes to Clarkson. They swipe it. Passes it to Miles. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Nance a screen. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Livingston, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Allen kicks to Ezeli. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Livingston dishes to Ezeli. The drive by Iguodala.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year in their push to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with the broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player, the outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
World Peace, the pass to Williams. Here's Clarkson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala's drive, and he can't jam it through.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And Nance kicks to Bass. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That one is no good. And even 3-on-3 break. It's Curry outside. No good. And the first half is...
Gentlemen,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just a...
The second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. We've got Russell. Larry Nance out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Kobe. And it's Young in at the small forward. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Dishes to Bogut. Outside Curry. Fires for three. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Russell kicks to Young. Right wing. Releases from 15. And it's Hibbert missing. Warriors leading by 11. Curry outside. The shot no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Nance dishes to Hibbert. Back to Nance. Drops in the layup for 2. Nance has got his second basket of the game.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Kobe kicks to Nance. It's stolen by Bogut. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Lakers provided some information. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team, who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Nance a screen on Thompson. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. Green kicks to Thompson. Curry with it. Picked up by Kobe. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 38 points.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Russell passes to Hibbert. That's good. Hibbert's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Curry attacking. Now the feed to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 7 points for Draymond Green.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Thompson against Russell. And here's Young from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Ezeli. Outside for Curry. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Barnes passes to Curry. Fires from deep. And another three for Golden State.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Russell kicks to Nance. And Kobe, here we go. And the rejection by Ezeli. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Lavoy Allen's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. And the Lakers also making a change. Randall's checked in. Here's Bryant. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Thompson inside the line. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And that's 19 points for Klay Thompson.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Nance against Allen. Outside Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ezeli dishes to Allen. Thompson against Bryant. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Brandon Bass is checked in for Nance. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Now here's Barnes. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Golden State moving it around. It's stolen by Randall. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Shot to stop the run and finished off by Bass.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
That's good from Williams, the assist by Young. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Clock at 6. Barnes kicks to Ezeli, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And the Lakers call time here. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down, actually, last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Back to Thompson. He kicks it to Ezeli. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer, and he knocks down the jumper. Iguodala's got 11 points.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gifts, watch out, watch out.
Here's Clarkson. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Brandon Bass.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Spates checked in for Golden State. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him. Young left side, the 3 ball. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Livingston passes to Thompson. Feeds to Livingston. To the wing on the left. Pass to Spates. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Spates has got himself on the board with 3 there. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Golden State.
Substitution for the Warriors. Seth Curry.
Williams dishes to Clarkson. Sacre, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. 1st in scoring, 1st in assists, and they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. The shot by Looney, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Spates the pass to Iguodala. There's the dish to Curry. Can't hit, so the Lakers will take it the other way. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter of the game, and that one's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Iguodala with it. Williams picks him up. Offensive rebound. Iguodala outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Iguodala's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Bass, a screen on Curry. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Iguodala, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Curry outside. The rebound by Sacre. Lakers trail by 17. And Young kicks to Clarkson. Shot, high post, Sacre, and it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala's drive. Williams with the steal. And Young kicks to Clarkson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. And Steph Curry subbed in for C.J. Miles. Lakers trail by 16. The 8-footer. Sacre's shot is off.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Iguodala against Young. And he gets it to go. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter. Iguodala outside. Green inside the three-point line, and that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 17. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Steph Curry's out there with Iguodala, and it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That is good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And it's Bryant in the corner. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game, and stolen by Hibbert. Clarkson with the ball. Bryant dishes to Hibbert. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
That's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Curry attacking. Launches a 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lakers trail by 15. Outside, Russell. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Iguodala kicks to Bogut, and stolen by Russell. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot's good from Nance.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Barnes. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Kobe goes in. And again, it's Larry Nance.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Kobe with the steal. Inside, here's Russell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. The 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now. Lakers trail by 17. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. Hibbert gets the bucket.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Boy, great screen that time by Kobe.
Warriors leading by 13. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 13. It's Hibbert with the drive. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Shot from 16, and it's Bryant missing.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Curry outside. Shot is no good, and the Lakers take it the other way. Russell passes to Clarkson. Russell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Nance outside takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Green.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
It's Curry outside, and the shot is good. Curry's got 47 points.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Warriors leading by 15. And Curry, here we go. He feeds it to Barnes. Back to Curry. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell against Thompson. Now the pass to Young. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ezeli's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Young. He has 20 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Curry dishes to Barnes. Thompson outside to the middle. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Young in the corner for the 3, and he gets it to go. Young's got 18 points just in the second half.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Golden State moving it around. Green passes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 14. Outside, Russell. Young in the corner. All alone. Count that one. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Barnes dishes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Green against Nance. Back to Russell. Green with the block. And here is Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The drive by Russell. The teardrop falls in. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter. You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
A good night of work for Green. 8 rebounds, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Russell. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams passes to Russell. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Outside Curry. Inside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams' shot is off. Warriors leading by 16. It's Curry outside. Nance with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Russell. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Green dishes to Curry. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hibbert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Williams kicks to Hibbert. Barnes grabs the miss. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. It's Curry outside. Good defensive work there by Young. Lakers trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Warriors miss again. Williams inside the line and off the front iron, and in it goes. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And it's Miles with the jam.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to them, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Curry. Shoots. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he sinks the second. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Stephen Curry. It was nothing short of a professional offense. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.